Second time this season he's in the lineup with Chris Rodriguez, and they will run it on first down. Rodriguez maybe a yard and a half. Double-digit gains. On 2nd and 7, Rodriguez again, and barrels his way through. That'll leave 3rd and short. Going 2 backs here and multiple tight ends, and the first man through is Rodriguez, who picks up the first down. We're one. This is Jaton McClain, and he finds going rough, and coached under Rocky Long. Runs a lot of the 3-3-5 principles. Levis, the hair behind.
He's going to have to find him and account for him in the run game and pass game on nearly every single play.
And that time to get to Levis, but somehow he muscles it away to McClain, and he takes a jump. Here's Rodriguez, found a hole, and he took it for the first.
Jordan Dingle leading up. He's really at a fullback spot here. This is just a lead zone blocking scheme with a lead blocker there.
Had been a point of pride for years here in Lexington, but struggled mightily last week against South Carolina. Rodriguez again, and what a difference.
A staple, which means ground game's got to get going.
On 2nd and 1, they swing it outside. Chauncey Magwood, he's taking Tayvion, freshman contributing at wide receiver.
Dane Key right here. Perimeter blocking is such a key part of explosive run plays. Working on Forbes there. Got to let him go.
Here's Kavosiey Smoke, and another flag down. Ooh. Mississippi State brings 4, and too high, trying to find Jordan.
Been around, so he's capable of just flicking it out there. But yeah, you get a little too tightly wound sometimes.
Fits this one into a window. That's good for a Kentucky first down. But the ball came loose at the end. Interesting to hear from Tim how the playing in the air raid and some of the negative connotations that come with being by Rich Scangarello, 7 years in the NFL with the Niners when they went to the NFC title game, 15 years at college. And there's a
young quarterback then that's got to handle protections and sight adjusts. And
against the blitz down the sideline, and it is caught.
Is hanging in the pocket. An even better job by Dane Key on the outside of tracking this ball. Will Levis had to let this go, snag it.
Cats going tempo here. Jaton McClain takes it past mid. Here's Chris Rodriguez on 2nd and 6. Broke a couple tackles and picked up formation here. 3rd and 1. Rodriguez hit at the line of scrimmage and stopped. Jet Johnson, product out of Tupelo.
Kentucky's going to try to get a double team down to him, try to get a tight end off him, but Jet was too quick there to the point of attack.
Back. And a sneak for Levis, and he crawls forward.
Adrenaline helps, but at some point, it's just a pain tolerance.
Play action. Levis has to scramble, and he got tripped up. McClain on 1st and 20. He's back to the line.
He said, I think we talked about a timeout last week, and that might be the first time I've ever talked to him in game.
Here's McClain out of the backfield. Gain of 3.
Last week it would have been more of an issue, but
here comes pressure. Levis taken down again.
Started last week in place of Jeremy Flax. It'll be in and out of the relationship on the right side of your screen there. And again, the moment.
Man, I just want to talk about the game coming out.
What am I supposed to do on this play here?
Right, exactly.
Well, if you would have watched that movie, I told you.
Levis comes up throwing and finds Bear.
The guy's a competitor, man. He's as tough as it gets, and I would take that guy over anyone in the country.
Rodriguez with the spin move will carry this for the first down. We're talking with Mark Stoops yesterday, and he said
he's got one of the biggest arms in all of college football, and I think he's doing a great job. And I think it does make a difference that he's putting up the type of numbers here.
Him and Will don't miss a day in the gym, that's for sure.
On 2nd down, just short of the marker. Cole was talking to Mike Leach before the game. In this,
you got to play really good on defense as far as coming up and being a sure tackler and getting a little pressure on the quarterback.
Defense, shades of Jolie Dunn back in the day, and here's Rodriguez. Speaking of Mike Leach, here it was pre
1997.
2nd and 9 now, and they'll go straight ahead with some window dressing. Rodriguez running through dudes. And it's a Kentucky.
The last several years and starting to get it going. Chris Rodriguez back into the lineup, and he's made a huge difference over the last couple games. He's just such a powerful runner.
This is the 8th play of this drive. Rodriguez again. You know, Tim Couch should be good. It's love.
I think just all the things you look at. Number one for me would be his competitiveness. The guy is just out there. He plays the game almost like this is 4 verticals, go get it. 95 is a wide cross, one of the staples in this offense. And all the offenses I've been in over the last 20 years.
Held to just a safety in that Kentucky win 2 years ago. Home team has won 7 straight in this series. Levis backpedaling, lobs, and incomplete.
A little inside release there, yeah. Boy, Forbes is so good at much of the jersey.
One of the best in the country. Quick pass complete for
nice little route, get it out quickly.
Here's Lewis. Levis has time, and it is incomplete, but a flag down.
And see Dane Key right here. This is your 50-50 guy. He's working on a little bit of a corner route. Called that a circus route, inside release, get back to the corner.
Receivers to the right. And Levis with the quarterback run takes it to the 10.
Working on Emmanuel Forbes.
He's looking there, and he will fire that direction, but incomplete. Pressure. You want to appeal to those who take the under?
Yes.
I don't like hanging out with those people.
Oh,
here's Chris Rodriguez up the middle to Kentucky first down.
In front of him.
Here's Brown, little wide receiver screen, and he takes it for a gain of. Good grab, but it's separated from the ball. Separate Brown from the ball.
Boy, it's a little quick out here by Brown. Ball just a hair.
Here comes pressure. Levis heaves it. Brown with a flag, still hauled it in. And you can understand that. Kai Sharon hands it off to Chris Rodriguez.
As you see here, everybody within 10 yards.
Sharon has to pull it down, and open receiver.
There's one sophomore in the 2 deep.
Here's that wide receiver screen as Barry on Brown, and Brown got smoked.
Your situation, the toe, now a shoulder.
Here's Chris Rodriguez. That's a first pop the shoulder back in place, perhaps?
Possibly.
Here's Rodriguez with a hurdle.
It is slow getting the call.
Rodriguez again. Cole, I imagine this team a couple of years ago, 2018. And look at this huge hole. Here he goes. Chris Rodriguez tracked down inside the 10.
Right in block here on the cutback by Chris Rodriguez. Seals the linebacker on the edge and opens the hole for Chris Rodriguez in this run game.
They go right back to the well, and Jet Johnson is there to meet him. Back to it. Rodriguez to the 3. Rodriguez stopped shy of the Rodriguez.
That's a good job by Bookie Watson, slipping the block from the fullback. Yeah, I said fullback.
And so Levis will throw. Touchdown!
Right here, he's going to work in this direction, and Will Levis is going to keep moving him with his eyes. Watch the little shoulder roll that gets that action to open up that second window throw.
There's a big win on the recruiting trail for Mark Stoops, and here's Jaton McClain, and that's a big run on first down. Rhythm. They go back to McClain. Gain of 4.
Them both at the bottom of the screen here.
Yeah, best corner.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And here's McClain. Rodriguez getting a breather right now. McClain is able. Pressure coming from both linebackers. Levis tipped at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete.
And see this matchup right here. Yeah. Yeah, just
timing of that the key. If it came after the pass was tipped.
Yeah, Matthews grabs the hip there right before he even ever starts getting downfield, about 6 yards.
7th Kentucky possession, all across midfield, but only 13 points to show for it. And Chris Rodriguez back on the field. The offensive coordinator with the Rams on 2nd and 8. He'll touch to Rodriguez, and he's taken down at the line of.
Hits a lot of explosive plays on the catch and run.
15 tackles for Watson, coming in hard. They got to Levis, but he got it away. And Jaton McClain takes a sidearm pass inside the 20.
And what a warrior. I mean, he has gotten beat up tonight. Been hit a bunch. Obviously came in with the toe injury. Dislocated finger a couple weeks.
Finally, their offense has got it going. Dingle now the fullback in the I formation. Here's Rodriguez, and he finds a hole.
On the backside, you're going to get a kick out block. And then watch number 10, Chauncey Magwood, coming to the screen at the very end right there. Just getting in front of the corner. Emmanuel Forbes.
On the draw, here's Jaton McClain. And a drop. Go back to his screen. This is Brown now, and Barry on Brown gets dragged down by Levis to throw, and he's picked off. Going the other way is Forbes, and indeed a pivotal play is Mississippi. Forbes, 22nd career pick.
Boy, 2 little quick slip screens to the left, and then that was the 3rd one of that drive, and eventually Forbes goes, man, I've seen this before.
2 years ago, he led the country with 3 pick sixes. That is his 5th interception of the season to the line of scrimmage.
Cover 0.
And he hands it off to Rodriguez. A little hurdle, he's able to pick up a dozen. Having what seems like left leg issues. So Kavosiey Smoke in there now, and Smoke is able to find the edge. He's got fresh.
Here, but one player within about 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
You have as many voices in your head as I do. Smoke changes direction.
You know, I'm trying to look and operate the touch.
Levis has time, lets it go. Caught. The Cal crowd is
pressure, as you're going to see. You can run it. See the pressure come from the outside. Watch how early he's got to let that ball go, and the receiver's expected on the outside, but no one there. Will Levis.
Here's Rodriguez. Churning, moving, shoving. He's in.
Finally forced one.
First pick of the season for Square. Back to Chris Rodriguez, who got the double ice bag rubbed up. We're heading into second. You got to show off the locks. Kavosiey Smoke. The man took down the 300-pounder. Here's Rodriguez. Play clock zeros on the snap. Here's Rodriguez. Pickering back. Loaded with tight ends now. Rodriguez bottled up. And he loses a yard. Welcome back to SEC Saturday Night, presented by T-Mobile. Chris Rodriguez, first down run, and a stretch. The goal line just short.